So today in our Critters we have part 2 of Phantom Targets, and you got to collect a bunch of items from Wasps, and I'm going to show you the best farming methods to be able to collect all these items super quick. So for method number 1, what you'll need to do is you'll need to load it into Blue Gate, and we're going to take down as much snitches as we can, because when you kill a snitch you get a snitch scanner and then you can spawn into wasps. So we're going to kill as much snitches here as we can so we can call in more wasps. I thought Blue Gate was going to be the best map for that. First you fly the opposite side of the map. I'm going to hold on to these because I want to get up and actually attack some wasps first. There's a good bit to collect for this, so you're going to be spending maybe the whole day at it, all dependent. Now, when you're going through Blue Gate and you're searching for snitches, make sure you are taking down as much wasps as possible. This map has a really good spawn for wasps as well, especially near any of the extractions. Here we go, first snitch scanner called in. Wasps, perfect. Just don't want to land near me, do they? Keep going to the flying away as far as possible. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Okay, not too bad. Get the other one. So as you can see, calling in one snitch scanner does give you 2 wasps right in front of you to easily take down and get some of these items. Now, if you're lucky enough, you actually can pull out 2 glitched arc items from the wasps. I also have pulled one out from a snitch as well, which was a little bit weird, but you can get them from snitches. Okay, let's get this wasp's attention. Nice. First wasp that we actually got to see in this game. Unfortunately, we did get a late raid here, which is a little bit annoying. But we're going to keep going and see what we can get. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Alright, let's keep moving. So as you're making your way through Blue Gate, you're going to be killing as much wasps as possible, but we're also going to be focusing on snitches. We need to get as much snitch scanners as possible as well. So on Blue Gate, if you get a full raid and you get into a nice position, you can easily farm about 10 to 20 of these snitch scanners, and 10 to 20 is going to bring you out anywhere from 20 to 40 wasps. So you also can get some of these new items not only from snitches and wasps, but you can actually get them. I've been getting them from bastions. I'd love to hear what other arc you actually have been getting these new arc circuitry items from as well. Do let me know down in the comments. So I'm going to make my way onto Bird City. We have a Bird City event coming up. We have all our snitch scanners. Bird City is also pretty good for wasps and also pretty good for snitch scanners. Or snitches, shall I say. So we're going to go into that map and see how much of these new items we can farm. So 3, 6, 8. We used 1 snitch scanner in here, so that's 9 snitch scanners we got from this raid. You could definitely pull out a lot more. And if we got a full raid, we definitely would have got more as well. So now that we have all our snitch scanners and we already collected a good few parts of the wasps, we can make our way into Buried City. We're going to go down to the back of the map. But before we do that, we're actually going to farm up a few more wasps as well. Whatever wasp we run into when we're making our way to the back of the map, we're going to farm them up, and same with the snitch scanners as well. The more you have, the better. Alright, let's loot up this wasp and see what we can get. I want to avoid that rocket here though. Okay, 1 item off him, pretty nice. Oh, 2 items. Like, that is very, very good to start off with. Let's get a snitch scanner down here as well while we go over and loot these chimneys. Two wasps, perfect. There's another snitch as well. We've got 2 snitches here. This is perfect. Buried City is actually pretty good for the snitches. Keep an eye where he lands. He's on the bridge. Okay. And we get this one as well. Very nice. Let's go for this one first. Further away. We could do a little bit of parkour. I don't even think we can get up there. Well, what a nightmare. Alright, let's go to the back of the map here for a second. So we've made it down to a decent spot here that we can throw all these snitch gunners and bring in as much wasps as we can, and then we can farm all the items off of these wasps. Alright, 2 more wasps down. Let's see what we get. Take you. Alright, let's get the loot out of these and see what we got. Oh yeah, there we go. That's good stuff. How about this one? It's a pity they don't stack. They just don't like to make things stack in this game. Next week's update, we can now stack the glitched arc circuitry. We're going to throw one more because then we'll have more room. Yeah, nice. Alright, let's get the loot out of these 2. Beautiful. Very nice indeed. Oh, look at that. 130k worth of loot. Get one of these down again.
I repeat, 10 minutes.
Alright. Getting some really good loot here. We're going to leave that one there for a second. Let's see what this one has. Same again. Alright, let's get down another one. Create my own little wasp graveyard over here. Beautiful. $131k. Another one of these down. So this definitely is one of the best methods for farming the new arc items that have been added into the game. Taking out 2 wasps at a time gets you 2 to 4 items, depending if you're lucky or not. I was hoping the wasps would have a little bit more HP, but it doesn't seem like they do. They just seem pretty normal, to be honest. Alright, looking pretty good. Let's go over and loot this guy. Still have a few more here to throw. How many have we left? We got 3 left. Get these down as quick as possible and we can go over to the extraction. Beautiful. Right, we've one more snitch scanner left. We're gonna get that down now, and then we're gonna loot these up these wasps and see what we're gonna bring out with us. So we're close enough there. So that is an absolute insane farming method for loot. Not only for loot, but also for farming up these new trinkets that you're gonna need, or these new items, shall I say, for this event. So after that run, we will have most of the first one done, and also once we get here onto the second page, we're gonna have a good majority of the second page done as well. So let's see what we can do here. If you actually didn't get enough, make sure you're going in and doing that run again. So arc thermal lining, we have 10 of them. Arc circular, we only have 6. Now I'm going to show you the best place to get arc thermal lining. There's actually 2 locations that's really good for getting it. So we're searching for the arc thermal lining here. One of the methods is actually come to Blue Gate and go down into the lower section. There's tons of pops down here that they all have arc thermal lining. Very handy to farm them up. Here we go. We've got 3 so far. Not bad. 4 so far actually. Make sure you are collecting the arc alloy as well, because you can use them to create arc circuitry, which you're going to need as well for part 2 of this event. Another really good spot for farming the arc thermal lining is if you come onto Dam Battlegrounds, these barren husks will actually have arc thermal lining on them as well. Alright, so for this next step, I'm going to show you how to get the damage with the fireworks box. What we're going to need here is a firefly. We have them right here. Perfect. Okay, now we can bring over his little friend here. Oh, nice. Now we're going to need a barricade. You can place the barricade like so. Actually, I might come this side. It seems a bit easier this side. Place the barricade like so. Get our fireworks box. There we go. Should get us a little bit of damage. Okay, let's see what we got for that one. 29, not that much. We have another one on us here. We can use this one. Okay, we're going to take our barricade. There's no point in wasting the last bit on that, because there's actually not much health left in this guy. So we'll go find another firefly. So here is another firefly. Once again, take off both wings. We're going to get him into the upside down position, get our barricade kit down, get the fireworks box on the barricade kit, and do that last little bit of damage. Oh, that was close. That's how you get damage with the fireworks box. That's the best method. I find the best method anyway. Get a firefly, take off both wings, put down a barricade kit, put the fireworks box on the barricade kit, and then let rip. That's how you should easily get the points for it. So that is how to quickly complete the new Phantom Targets 2. That is all for now, guys. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you in the next one.